Hey, ¿qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome back to my channel. It's Luis Lopez. I got a few picks for you for the main slate on Sunday. I'm trying to see if we get a sweep again. We swept last Sunday. We went 3-0. And we also swept Thursday night football. So I'm hoping we have the same exact luck for these picks that I have for you. The first game are two players that I think the lines are just way too high for both of them. The first one is Carson Wentz in this game. Under 30.5 pass attempts. So this game has a 2.5 point spread. Game total 40.5, meaning that there should be a good amount of field goals in this game. A decent amount of rushing yards, or at least a decent amount of rush attempts. And I don't think Carson Wentz is going to be needed that much to attempt too many pass attempts. I think the Vikings should dominate this game, which in turn, I think they're going to rely a lot on this young man right here, Jordan Mason, which is what they did last week against the Bengals. He had 16 rush attempts and he rushed 416 yards. Plus, keep in mind that this game is being played abroad. So these players could easily be jet lag. And also the weather abroad is completely unpredictable. I've watched so many soccer matches. It's taking place in Wimbledon Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. And weather is completely unpredictable out there. So you got weather. Two of the slowest teams in the entire NFL, the Vikings, slowest paced team, and the Steelers, third slowest as well. So you got two very slow teams that love to run the balls in a very tight spread. I don't see how Carson Wentz even attempts 26 pass attempts. Definitely not 30.5 pass attempts. So yeah. So him under his attempts and Aaron Rodgers under his pass and rushing yards. Again, everything that I mentioned about Carson Wentz is relevant to Aaron Rodgers. But to add to that, the pass rush by the Vikings is one of the best in the entire NFL. And they're just going to have Aaron Rodgers like running for his life, trying to dump the ball right to, I don't know, probably Warren. Not going to get to Calvin Austin unless he's doing short hook routes. Pat, DK Metcalf, but DK Metcalf hasn't been doing all that great. And look at this. Look what the Bengals tried doing last week against Dan Higgins. His line was 56.5, lands at 15. Chase lands at 50 yards. London lands at 49. Here, Mooney lands at 20. And then Metcalf has one of the toughest matchup out wide. They rank number one where they 88% of his targets are out wide. Let me look at Warren's. Yeah, 21 is out wide as well. They rely on Austin. They rely on Austin and Metcalf for those deep targets, especially Metcalf. But they rank number one out wide. Yeah, I don't see how he's going to be able to get the yards. I think he stays under his yards. But what I did, I tagged on his rushing yards. His line is a 1.5. But if you look at the passing yards right here at 203, and his passing and rushing yards are at 211. There's an 8-yard discrepancy there. I think it's a nice little gift that they're giving us with this line. Again, PrizePicks wants you to play the over. It's what people do. Even though ESPN Bets already has it at minus 120 to go on the under. DraftKings dumped it down to 208 at even money. And yeah, they expect them to easily stay on the under 211.5 passing and rushing for Aaron Rodgers. All right, next one. Philly Eagles. For this one, rushing yards. You don't run on the Bucs. Nobody runs on the Bucs. Brees Hall try, he lands at 21. Chubb try, he lands at 43. Bijan Robinson try, he lands at 24. Now Saquon Barkley's time to go on the under. Under 81.5 rushing yards. Pinnacle, a minus 120 to go under 80.5. ESPN Bets has it at minus 120 to go under 79.5. The books are telling to go easily hit the under. PrizePicks wants you to play the over. Underdog wants you to play the over. Hence why these lines are higher. He hasn't been doing it. Barely got over here. Easily on the under. Toughest run defenses in the entire NFL, the Bucks, the Browns, and the Rams. He faced the Rams, 46. Now he gets the Bucks. Easily under 81.5 rushing yards for Saquon Barkley. Why is it so high? Because of this. People look at this. General public looks at this and say, I'm playing the over on Barkley. No, dude. Look at recent. What's he done lately? And look what players like him have done lately. That's what you got to go on. Yeah. So, anyway, next game. Patriots playing at home against the Panthers. Poor Bryce Young. He's going to be nice again and stay under like he did on passing and rushing like last week when I took him on the under. He's going to do that. Why? Because he has nobody to pass it to. McMillan, it's questionable to play. He's going to pass it to Hunter Renfrow if McMillan doesn't play. Also, McMillan has an ankle injury. And on top, he's game time decision. And on top of that, for the Patriots, who they get back? Christian Gonzalez. For you that don't know Christian Gonzalez, look him up. Look him up and you know what I mean. If McMillan plays, Christian Gonzalez will be on him. And he'll shut him down. Who is Bryce Young gonna throw it to? Nobody. So, easy under his passing yards, which is at 206.5. But look what they did to the pass and rushing yards to combine. Pumped it to 231. I mean, that's a beautiful number to take the under on. I'm easily taking the under on that. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. This is what I did. Carson Wentz on the 30.5 pass attempts. Saquon Barkley, his rushing yards. And Bryce Young, I took the lower line at 226.5. I'm going to hit that under at 231 over on Price because that's beautiful. That's it, my friends. That is all I have for you. Best of luck to you. God bless you and your family. Que Dios te bendiga. Y hasta la próxima. Chao.